Hello, Painting with a Purpose friends. So today we're going to do this abstract man and woman painting. So super easy. You're only going to need one brush. It's kind of this medium size flat brush. So you're just going to need one of these. And then the colors that you're going to need are white, a light blue, and we're going to mix some gray in it. So what I would recommend is mixing up your gray first, so black and white, and then adding a dot of that to your blue. You're gonna need like a teal color, a green color, black, red, pink, and then what I've done here with my yellow is I've put a little bit of orange in it. So you're gonna want yellow and orange as well. All right, so to get started, we're just gonna make our man and woman silhouettes super easy. And I'm just gonna take my white with a little bit of blue just so you guys can see the outline of them. And we're gonna add some more blue and gray to them, shadows, shading, things like that as we go on. So the head is just, so this is the man's head. It just kind of comes in, curves out, and there's his shoulder. So there's his head. I'm gonna add a little bit more blue so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then her head, so his head kind of just comes down, and then her head is an extension kind of, and then her shoulders, whoopsie, and then we're just going to fill that in. Okay, now that I have my man and woman head, I'm going to mix up that blue and gray together. And I didn't even wipe my brush. I'm going to kind of wipe off the excess after mixing it up. I don't want a lot of paint on my brush. And then I'm going to come in here and kind of darken . And then with that blue and gray, I'm going to kind of come in here, kind of darken. Kind of give them some separation. Now, if you go too dark, you can always go back over it with white and it will lighten it up some. Just kind of the space, kind of where they're overlapping. Okay, now I'm going to wipe my brush off and I'm going to come in with my red color. I'm not going to rinse it, just going to wipe my brush off. And I'm going to do one pass around them in this red color. So it's going to be the width of your brush. And you're just gonna run right up next to him. I'm not even going to wipe my brush, and I'm going to go into the pink, and I'm going to add some pink through here. There's really no rhyme or reason. This is so abstract. And I'm going to come over here. Just kind of finish this side off with that pink. And then to kind of blend those two lines, wipe your brush and then just run it right over that, the dark and the light, kind of where they meet, and it should fade out pretty quick, pretty good. I kind of wish this red was a little bit darker. We might do a second coat. And then I'm going to take that orange and yellow, my yellow with a little bit of orange that I mixed, and I'm just going to add this kind of right around here. And I'm going to wipe that off. And then I'm going to finish with the teal. So all this other space is just going to be teal. And you might have some orange mixed in because it's on your brush. That's alright, because we're going to add some green to this too. This is such a quick, easy, abstract, meaningful painting. Okay, I'm going to wipe this off. I'm going to come back in with a little bit of this orange over here. I want to see that orange. I don't want it to disappear completely. And then I'm going to come in with a little bit of this green. And now I'm going to darken up some of this orange in here. And then I'm going to come back and darken up some of this red. And then I'm gonna add a little more pink. I'm just kind of going over what I already did, darkening it up, adding another coat just to get better coverage. All right, now with our black. So just a little bit of black right along that edge of your paintbrush. We're just gonna kind of run a line around your people. And then we're going to add a little bit of black through the teal, kind of maybe a little bit through here. Now don't get carried away because black is so dark. You just want a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna let this dry and then we'll finish it up. Okay, last thing that we're gonna do to this. I did end up going and getting a round brush, my medium round brush, just because I needed something a little bit smaller. So go ahead and grab your medium round brush for this next step and your red paint. And right down here, kind of in between, is a heart. And you're just going to fill that in. Come back in with a little bit of white. A little bit of black. And I'm actually going to come in here in just a second. We're going to add some blue. That teal color. All right, there you go. Super easy, fun, abstract painting. Hope you guys have fun. Cannot wait to see what you create.